Hey, what's up? For some MSQ, yeah? 7.4 today. So let's see how it goes. Heard it's interesting. We'll see. I don't know. Huh. Varsity practitioners. With the winds. Why is a boat in the fucking thing? Huh.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
We will depart Taral in the coming days.
Oh, okay.
Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
Good move.
Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
Glad they haven't forgotten about Endwalker.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness, and may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Okay. Better let me know in time to see you off.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Oh my god.
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
That boy. We should make for the harbor ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Oh. Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest.
Where?
And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for you.
Wait, when were the animations that good?
I have several ideas as it happens.
This is new. What the fuck?
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
Lest you wonder, Krile and I intend to remain here with
They can
Y'shtola.
grab each other now, just like that? Holy shit.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off?
Surely she'd want to be there too.
Wow. It feels very plucky. Like, it feels like, I don't know. I appreciate that the siblings are bickering again. Like a different level of confidence with this one. I don't know. Good news, Esther. I can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. Not eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. All them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And here I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. Well, I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place. The majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Afraid not. It'll be a while yet. And shall we depart for Tuliolo forthwith? Even Lamatie's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. Alrighty. So far, so okay. So, yeah, we'll head over here. Is it? Yeah, it's the stock. Okay. That's a lot of people. Let's see here. Krile. Seems preoccupied with a matter of great import. Perhaps he's contemplating a prayer for Limlane for their safe passage. What sort of tacos should I get on the way back? God damn it. Tuliolo's delight to look upon. Fauna and Gulja weren't able to make it, but both send their regards. And I guess we wait.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Gululcha's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolo. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Uklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
I mean, I imagine Jonathan Bailey has been busy.
Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tulihiola. I'll give you the grand tour. I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
Are they?
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Damn, I wonder if they're actually shelving Wook.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
Oh dear. What's going on?
The Landsguard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
Thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
This fade out is always so ominous. He does sound kind of different, bro. I don't know if it's just they didn't have enough time to record, or I guess we'll find out. Talk about stuff on the beach. Damn. Fully based.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
Oh boy.
This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
It's still Jonathan Bailey, I think.
No place was spared
His
its
voice might just
fury,
be tired,
and
maybe.
all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone. Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond. Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent. Living memory was not transported here despite being a top Everkeep, in which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know? If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds.
I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go, then.
Curious to see how they're going to characterize the rest of the Mist Continent. I'm here for the world building, bro. Okay. Passing mentions of Lindblom. I wonder if we're gonna go to the like other like FF9 areas essentially. That'd be cool. Here we go. Back. Living memory. Holy shit. Welcome to Living Memory, ally to Her Majesty. How may I help you? Clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Good move, Y'shtola. Huge. The airship. Holy shit. There's gonna be Sid's airship from 9. Please, dear God, that'd be sick. Let's see. No, it's Electro, but, you know, close enough. We'll take it. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for living memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Then doesn't get to see it. I'll deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. Very deliberate use of camera angles. Okay, so we're actually going down to the surface. That's cool. Oh, geez. Huh. Oh yeah, huh. Okay, I see. What is it reacting to? Etheric imbalance is severe indeed. Lightning and air found is tame by comparison. The land where 11 reigns. Damn. Holy shit. Beyond the mountains. There are no structures, no sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? We're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now. The closest city would be Treno. Oh shit, okay. As a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Malala homeland. That means... Huh. Are we saying that there's a direct connection when you use the key to mirrored areas within each world, essentially? Yes, and though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remained there to this day. PX-0093. Is this ship capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation to the route to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There's a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. Huh. Oh, wow, we're just going to Mistwake now. Holy shit. Okay. Here we go. Jesus. Let's do it. I got everything? Yeah. 157? I'll take it. Interesting. Alright, let's do this. Oh my gosh, it's the FF9 music. That's awesome. Alright. Do the shit. Electro mine. Okay. What do we got here? Adoblepus. We probably have to block damage from the rocks, I'm guessing. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, either way, we have to block mechanics from these guys anyways. Both ways, I guess. Two rocks left. kind of like a pseudo DPS shot because but it never gets there, so there's always like one left, I guess. Huh. Damn. The city exists. This is Treno. A little electroped up, but it is Treno. Yeah, that is definitely Treno. I'm seeing the lighting in there. Looks like just the game, so. Hell yeah. It's cool shit. What the hell is that? It's like a unicorn? Pegasus? Amdusius. This is probably from FF9. I think I just forgot, maybe. Oh, damn. Wait for this warrior to come in. Almost here. This really is Treno. So cool. Oh my gosh. Has all the towers and stuff. Oh, and this area where you like walk along the waterfront. It's so cool. Blood Mother Heidelin is this guy's name. Incredible. Thunderclap. Way in the back this way. Yeah. Holding his light up. Front. Holding his light up. Bio 2. Fuck. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. I'm an understander now. Got it. And then those blow up after? Yeah. Get fucked. Shields go hard. It seems like the best spot to be is right over here. I think we kill. Oh no, never mind. I'm a liar. Actually, it's quite a lot. That's fine. We have a warrior now, so I don't need to heal as much. Oh, running it. Holy shit. Who is that? Oh shit. There are Lala here. Damn. They're all over. Is it a Lala-owned city in 14? I wonder. It seems like it. So essentially, what the game is saying is that when the Malala of the South Sea Isles operated the key, right, to get to the Nine, they basically opened a portal to a mirrored place in the 9th from the source, right? So like kind of like Razet Hun and Treno are like kind of the mirrors here in this case. So like essentially if you open up the key in like a nearby city, right, then that essentially means that essentially you will probably be able to land your city in the related world, right? Assuming that that's what they're going with. Thundergust Griffin, survivor of storms, Jesus. So that's how we might find our city in 8.0 when using the key. Like all the reflections are just that, reflections, right? So they essentially mirror each other. So that seems to lead to the idea that there would be an equivalent city, kind of like how we interacted with the first, and then how, hold on, what was this? Oh shit, I see. And they stay. Okay, it just gets crazier. Yeah, okay. And then they go in between each other as well. Got it. That seems to be what they're leading this towards. Like maybe we'll start somewhere familiar in 8.0, but then we'll end up leading to another city. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, this storm surge thing. What's going on here? What are we doing? This area is safe, yep. Okay. Made it. Christ. You just barely have enough time. Yeah, we're fine. Can I read? Yep, I can read. Nice. That was an alright dungeon. I think the signs were kind of fun. Oh my gosh. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, there's actually a fucking... Okay, we didn't get it, that's it's fine. We'll get it eventually. And it's safe, and has been all this time. This looks very similar to, I think of Bahamut. I think of, Dalam a little bit.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
Yeah.
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
It's still Jonathan Bailey. I still hear, like, the little vocal fry.
The barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Hmm.
I am Miaili, the Mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now. Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day.
Hmm.
And sure enough, I'd swear, you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality.
I know so much nicer than in 9.
Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, the tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection?
Nope, nope.
With your permission, then. But before we go... Allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Krile, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
I find it kind of funny that, you know, Treno is a merchant city and Tataru is like, you know, Halala. I guess they all kind of have the same vibe, I guess, or like all like genetic history in a way. Like all the Lalafell from the 5th. Was it the 5th, I think? All the Milala also happened upon the source. So I guess, I don't know. That genetic history lends themselves to more economic roles, maybe, I don't know. Okay, there you go. Sleepless Rhapsody. Oh no. The others drank it too. That's awesome. It's steaming? It's a hot drink?
What do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
The Gaster's pretty hearty.
That means it's working.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup Leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure.
Real. It's a caffeinated sour.
Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Bro gave us an
Perhaps
energy
it
drink.
stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Bro's a fucking alchemist.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
Well, I'm Lummel. That was me announcing our victory earlier, and since Grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you know I'm a grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kinds of work include taste-testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. You like a key? Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Jesus. Let's get some skill speed right now. Around the city. Our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. Whole continent? Did you come across the sea? Not exactly. Actually come from Alexandria. You're quite sure. No, sorry, of course you're sure. I like this guy. Just, it's not every day that we get visitors, let alone from a nation that's up and vanished. I know it must have come as something of a shock. But this is our first time in Treno, and we'd like to get to know the city and its people. That's why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would already come for a cup. The fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while for some can step away from their work. Never fear, though. Even if their hands are busy, they'll be more than happy to spare few words for fascinating folks from afar. Of course, I haven't had my fill of conversation yet. When you make the rounds of the southern part of the city, Raha and I can tend to the north. feel like, I can't tell entirely, but it feels like the pacing's better in general. It's less like mindless talking to people. It feels like we're actually doing something. Even if it's just going to people and talking, but you know. Feels a little more active than before, I think. Reflective fighter. Grimoire. Geometries. What? Oh, hold on. Grimoire. Are we geomancing? Is that what's going on? What's... Safety inspections take priority, but battle doesn't feel over until I've had a cup. The greatest discoveries of their time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into a remarkable plant. Oh, we can actually ride in here. Nice. Let me actually grab... No. I want the Fenrir. Geometries? Some sort of...
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details.
Different type of magic.
I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Real. Actually real as fuck.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, the city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Bro.
Is aught the matter, Lowell?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Is that a tracking device?
What are we
You've
tracking?
a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
Oh. Oh, this is so awkward. Oh my god. What the fuck?
No, she's going to kill me!
Oh my god.
Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electro engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably.
Oh my god.
I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
Oh my god. It's...
I suppose that's that then.
The music is so... Momo gives me like big like shonen protag vibes. Yane. I wonder if they mix it with Malala tech a little more, or like Malala magics. I don't think the Electro would be standard. Oimi. Yeah, that's the flower person. Okay. There she is. Breathe in, breathe out.
Our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here?
Smiles.
Lummel, what did you do?
Oh my god.
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again?
The timing is very good on these
How many
cinematics.
times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
It's just very well paced cutscenes. What the fuck, bro?
forgiveness.
Okay.
I'm on my knees and everything, see?
Okay, dude. Oh, Christ.
And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
What a fucking mess. What an absolute fucking mess.
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. Well, you'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
Indeed, and it should be clear of hazards now.
You got rid of them? Just like that?
So, the mine is safe for mining again? Hooray!
Oh my gosh.
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
Yep, that's me. Feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't need the help. The volume of fixes need making is one matter, but I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. Paralysis failed, it flares up for the worst times, I swear. Oh, shit, Levin sickness? Or are we talking something more physiological? And threaten they'll siphon energy from facilities. Okay. Vantage point. I don't know if there's a particular vantage point, but it's a point. Of Sal. Should I talk to this guy? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. There they are. There's a couple here. Nice. Very well modeled area. A woman in a yellow hood. Krile. These camera angles are just getting so elaborate compared to what we had previously.
Were you looking for me?
Facial animation. Okay.
I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear? The source, and the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it, remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place, and the me I could have been.
Now that you have.
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source? Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong? That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design.
Sid.
It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal
or
question?
somebody similar to Sid, I guess.
We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
Well, this must be generations apart, right? So probably not.
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back.
Yeah.
After all, my one and only home is here.
Relax the perspective.
Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Milala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy.
The speaker.
Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
More information about the key. I would like that. Actually, let me talk to them first. Okay.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key,
Oh boy.
in fact.
Oh no.
We thought you might like to join us at the...
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters.
Here we go.
Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters. The Doom Train is approaching.
The Doom Train.
Please proceed to emergency shelters.
The Doom Train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war?
Is Lindblom
You know of
still
it.
alive? Is that what we're saying here?
I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom Train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Treno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Doom Train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head-on. That's madness!
Well, now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom Train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Yane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Lumel.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
All right. stay here. And Teeny Depot. Huh. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. 1 sec. Alright, let's do this shit. Okay.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train. I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it will plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
Hell on rails. Here we go. In the meantime, I'm gonna reset my retainers. Holy shit. More shit sold. That's crazy. Okay. Materia. Alright. Let's see. Might as well just do the hunt while I'm here, I guess. While waiting. Don't see why not. Wow. These hunt marks really close together. Oh, there you go. All right, here we go. Okay. Music. I'll do it. Honestly, fucking banger.
We're in it now! I'm counting on you!
Lightning Express. Okay. Okay, got it. Wind type. Oh shit. I see. Christ.
The black car! Turret! Oh, good luck!
What are we doing here? Yep. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I did not. Oh, I got.
Not again! You all right back there? Use the transport panel to get up there!
Okay. Interesting. Oh, this is so crazy, actually. Dang. We have fucking layers. This is cool as hell, actually. Okay. That's a... way to do this fight. That's cool.
How many times is it going to do that?
Okay, this is a flat train. What the hell? Bro, what is this? Oh my god.
What's in there? You're still on board, right? Ethereal! Art?
What are we doing here? Got it. Hey yo, bro.
I have
Derail?
Connect the car! Quick! Jump on the next one!
There's a crazy ass fight! What the hell?
Thunder of heaven!
Jesus. Damn. That was a fun fight. That's cool as hell. That is actually cool as hell. Damn. Huh. Took care of it?
Phew. No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime.
Lamau.
But we did it! We stopped the Doom Train. Well, mostly you did. Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure. As I feared, stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
All right. What do I want to do here? Do I want to unbreaker it? Let's do it. Why not? Might be more fun than doing it with Sage. Bro.
No!
Who's that? Oh, that's Krile. Okay.
Can you stand?
Yeah, yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall. I can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
Oh, we're playing Krile. Okay.
Best make sure the evacuation route is clear first.
Restores own HP 3 times in succession.
Done. Now to aid those people by the canal. Help is on the way!
Balloons. Let's go.
There may be other stragglers.
Alright.
That breeze is awfully warm.
Oh.
Oh no!
Fire.
Our home!
First things first, the fire. Got to take a leaf out of Y'shtola's book. Not a moment too soon. I hope that was the worst of it. Somebody help!
Nope.
A voice, further out. I'll take care of this. Make for shelter.
Boss mob. Boss mob. Or it's done. Okay.
Is that all of them?
Nope, there you go. Is that a fucking behemoth? Oh my god, bro. Jesus.
A behemoth!
Yep. Electrocharged behemoth. Bruh? What? Oh. Nice.
You cut that rather close.
Thank goodness you're all right.
Black Mage time? Oh no, we get to play now.
Ayane has finished the repairs. We need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
And hold the line we will, together.
Full party, baby. Alrighty, here we go.
I can still fight. I can.
I have no doubt. Thunderheads!
Keep away from the clouds. If I never see another storm.
Nowhere is safe with so many of them.
Some friendly winds, if you please. How fortunate that bird made such an
Meteor, here we
the
go.
levin grows more volatile. Something is coming.
That's a given.
Ball lightning! Y'shtola, Steen, lend me your strength!
Two of us will disperse these balls of lightning.
Just keep the lightning at bay a little longer! Take cover behind the spriggers! The tide is turning! Press the attack!
There you go.
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Remind me to never stand in your way.
Flatterer.
What is it?
What is she seeing?
The barrier is restored. The people of Treno may rest easy once more.
The perimeter is clear, everyone. And thanks to our guests, the Doom Train has been destroyed. Last but not least, Ayane's fixed the barrier. We don't need to worry about beasts anymore. This calls for a celebration. The Doom Train is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
They're safe. All of them. Alila? Krile, does the name Alila mean aught to you? My mother? Did you know her? I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you patched up before aught else. Alila's story and that of the key are one and the same. After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale.
Oh dear God.
You have no cause to fret, I promise you.
Yeah.
While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him, there's work to be done ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, we must see to any injured. Come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
Without further delay, then.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Miaili all the swifter if you can actually walk on them.
That was a nice scene. Alrighty, let's go. Let's see.
Ere I begin my tale, there is something about our family that you need to understand. We are descendants of the speakers of Eld, and I myself am the latest to inherit the role. Even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, It has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came. Alas, our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers. And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker, mired in doubt. It was then
Oh shit.
when she was at her most
Ah,
vulnerable,
I see.
preservation reached out to her.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yeah.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
We've heard this part before, from my parents' memories. My mother was your sister.
She was, which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy. The last message I received from your parents said that in order to thwart Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key. I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
We Milala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter, to prevent its misuse. It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So, should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
Explore worlds. Simple enough. That's all I can say.
For some, that might be a self-serving end. But your deeds are proof that I needn't worry. And what's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Shola getting straight to business, bro.
Would that we did. But Delilah took everything with her when she joined Preservation.
God damn it.
If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
So what were you here to tell us,
And
though?
so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Shale may have made some progress. Perhaps it's time to bring our visit to an end. But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well,
Man, if
It's
we
all
had
right, my dear.
this level of animation in Shadowbringers, dude.
It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you. They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home. A place where you can bloom and grow with fearless joy.
I will.
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you? A word of caution, Keeper of the Key. As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds.
Okay.
Passing through countless hands.
Uh-huh.
Oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
And we're back to being the MC. What? Who are you? What the fuck? Okay.
Thank you all for everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. You fought so many times for us.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
I still can't believe you took down the Doom Train. Just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now that it can never hurt anyone again.
For my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the electrope to restore it without your aid. I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service. Krile. O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Where are we going, then?
Of course. Those words, and our people, will always be in my heart.
We're going to another reflection for sure.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last time. But now I've seen her again. In you, sweetheart. For bringing her back to me. It is a joy to have met you, Krile.
You too, Aunt Miaili.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family. Come and see us once in a while, won't you?
I will. My comrades have found a treatment for Levin's sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends. We'll await your return, my dear. Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
God damn, bro. I cannot fucking believe it. Man, I got everything I wanted from this patch. We got trial development. It feels like Final Fantasy again. Like, that's pretty goddamn great. Jesus. Ugh. Let's go over to that area. shoulder movement. A little stiff, but they're working on it. Damn, so we still don't have anything on the key? Damn, that sucks. Oh well. That's gonna be the big 7.5 reveal then. All right. Earlier in Treno.
Now, there is much to be done. With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insights.
Who's the Aura girl? Is she still in the city? There she is.
Oh, my poor heart.
What the fuck?
I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area.
Is she one of the Winters?
But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Halmarut!
Huh?
Oh, dear me!
What?
Oh.
One need hardly be the warrior of light to notice you. You're far from subtle. As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am. Where is your robe?
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Ascian?
What are we doing right now?
Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing.
What are we doing? Oh shit.
Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you. Oh, Calyx.
Yeah.
How you've grown.
Yeah.
Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Yeah.
put me down.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon.
Where are you going, huh? Where are you going?
If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Did they figure out how to...
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again. And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side.
Uh-huh.
However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse.
What
Using
the
fissures
fuck?
such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections.
What are we doing? What are we...
Matter such as your archived memories.
All the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement. I wish only to observe. That is enough.
Very well. I shan't press. Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment. For now that you failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
What?
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or no? Why must any accept this burden and grief? It was never about any one person. So no, there are none with whom I would exchange fond farewells. But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith. That my life's work might again bring someone salvation.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
What do you mean by that?
That's your ominous prediction, is it?
No, it's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it? It echoes in the silence, left by the will of the star.
What the fuck, bro? Whither blows fate's wandering will? For grey clouds presage one still. Presage? 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 Thanks for giving me the answer right away. That was lovely. Wow, that was actually quite good. I think they're actually building up really compelling antagonists. Holy shit, I can't believe they're doing it again. Wow, look at you guys. Damn. We're still doing this. We're still in the game. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, that was pretty good. We had trial stuff. We are starting to build towards, you know, 8.0. There's so many crackpot theories that could be taken from this. It was kind of crazy. It was great, actually. Oh, look at that. Well, I think that's gonna be it for right now. We're gonna probably do M4 through 12 all the way through. And then we'll figure it out from there, I guess. But yeah, until next time. Appreciate it. Catch you later, bye.